Hello, you're welcome once again. This is Mr. Innocent. You're welcome to my channel, Math Theater TV. If you're seeing the channel for the very first time, I will encourage you to hit the like button, subscribe, and don't also forget to turn the notification bell on. So as we begin to post our lectures, YouTube will be giving you instant notification. Today, for our grade 9 learners, we'll be looking at factorization, and we have two questions there. The very first one says, we should factorize 6d squared e minus 3d e squared. While the second question says 15 minus xy plus 5y minus 3x. So quickly, let's get the solution and let's see the solution to the first question. The first one says 6d squared e minus 3d e squared. Now, when we're doing factorization, what we simply need to bring out is what? Is the highest common factor between the terms or among the terms given to us to what? To factorize. Now, if you look closely now, there's something common between the numbers. So also there's something common between what? The letters. Now, to make it easy for us, now let's start with the numbers first. What's the highest common factor between 6 and 3? The highest factor between 6 and 3 is what? Is 3. You write that out. Now let's get down to the what? To the variables, which are the letters there. We have d squared here. We have d here. The highest common factor between d squared and d is d. Then also the highest common factor between e and e squared is e. Now, having done that, what do? We open a bracket. Now we use this highest common factor now to divide into each of these terms. The quotient it gives to us, we place inside the what? Inside the bracket. Now let's go ahead now. 3 divided into 6, that will give us 2. D divided into d squared, we have d remaining. E divided into e, that will give us 1. So we don't need to write the 1. The sign there is minus. 3 into 3, that's 1. D into d, that's 1 as well. Then e divided into e squared, we have 1 e remaining, and that's the solution to the first question. Now, what's the proof that what? Your answer is correct? Use this what? Common factor here to multiply the two terms here. It should give you this back. We can test from that now. 3 times 2, that's 6. D times d, that's d squared. E, multiply 1 here, that's e. Then we'll get to the second term. 3 times 1, the coefficient here is 1. 3 times 1, that's 3. D times 1 here, that's d. Then e times e, that's e squared. So that's the solution for the first question. One more time, if you're getting any value from this channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, turn on the notification bell so you won't miss out from any of the lectures. Now let's get to solution 2 now, where we have 15 minus sy plus 5y, I beg your pardon, then minus 3x. Now how do we factorize this? Now we have 4 terms here. Now if you look closely here, you discover that what? There's no factor that is common between the first 2 terms. Neither is any factor that is common between the other 2 terms. So what do we do in this instance? We need to what? Do what is termed regrouping, rearranging. We arrange the factors in such a way that what? We bring close 2 terms that we have what? That will have a common what? Factor between what? Between them. Now let's go this way. 15. Let's bring 5y close to it. And don't forget that as you're moving the term, you also move the sign. The sign does not change. Then we have let's go with now minus 3x, then minus y. Now I have not changed the question. What I simply do here, I regroup what? I rearrange the what? The terms so that we can have something similar between these two and between these two. Now, even after rearranging, if you check and what? There's no common factor between them, you what? You rearrange again. Now let's check this first now. Let's move to this side of the board. Now, between 15 and 5 and 5y, what's the common factor between them? The common factor is 5. Now, we write down the 5, open our bracket, then use the 5 to divide into both of the terms now. Now, 5 divided into 15, that will give us 3. The sign there is positive. 5 divided into 5y, you have y remaining. You close your bracket. The sign here is minus. Then you check for the common factor between these two terms. Yes, 3x, minus 3x, yes, minus sy. The common factor between both of them is what? Is x. There's x here, there's x here. So x is the common factor. You write the common factor out, you open your bracket. Now use the x now to divide into this. Minus x divided into minus 3x. That gives you 3 remaining. Now let me just explain it here. This is minus 3x divided by minus what? X. The negative sign will cancel out the negative side. S will strike out S. You have 3 remaining. That's the 3 you're seeing here. Then minus s divided into minus sy. Negative against negative will give you positive. Then s into sy, you have y remaining. You close your bracket. Now, what's the proof that what you have done is correct? Now, the only way you can be very sure of what you've done if it's correct is that the terms you have in this bracket must be the same as the term you have in that bracket, not just the what? Not just the terms, including the sign. Yes, positive. Yes, positive. So that's the proof that what you're doing is what? Is correct. Now, from here, what do? For these two that are the same, you pick one of them. Then the terms that are outside the bracket, you enclose them in their own bracket. And that becomes the what? The solution to this question. Now, if you want to test run, if your answer is correct, what do? Use each term here to multiply this. So also use this each term here to multiply this. It's going to give you back your 15 minus xy plus 5y minus what? Minus 3x. So that will be our lecture for today. Now, like always, you can what? Go over the lecture again, play the video one more time again to what? To the point where you understand very well. Then also forget, if you need to try some questions on this, you can consult your textbook or you ask me for the link to our Google Classroom where we have some questions already posted for you. So thank you for your time. One more time, this is Mr. Innocent. This is Math Theater TV. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to turn the notification bell on so that you don't miss out from our next important lecture. Thank you, and don't also forget that your success is my delight. Have a great day.